Alright, Xbox users and PC users. This is a fix for my Craftable Shadow Lights mod. What issues we were having was I couldn't figure out how to fix the lights to deal with the fog, but it made a little sense when you just went around the whole thing. But basically it's fixed now. I have Craftable Shadow Lights. They are in power, lights, and they're just in your lighting sections, even though I know it's under power, whatever. They just craftable fire shadow lights, guys. They do cast shadows, which means bye-bye Xbox frame rate. I don't know if you guys can see the frame counter in the top left. I don't think it shows because Shadow plays frame counter. I'm averaging anywhere from 55 to 60 frames per second jumping around right now. Sometimes it dips a little bit low when I look over at the HMS Northern Star, down to like 40 to 45, probably because of the fog and shit. So this is going to be the definition of a mod that will destroy your fucking consoles. So it does have shadow lights. I made them not flicker and stuff because, well, fuck it. I couldn't actually figure out why they wouldn't flicker. And it seemed like that would be more performance loss. So you've got the brazier lamp, the brazier thing. You've got 3 different size chandeliers. Chandelier medium, chandelier short, and then ceiling brazier. And then you've got the double D fire column. Oh yeah. And you've got the fire pits, and then the fire pit's a little bit higher, like it's just a little bit taller than that one, depending on what you want, putting chairs around it, etc. Then you got the skull post, and this skull post is just standard. It's got the light on top of it. And then you've got the skull post hollow, which actually casts that. Now that line going up and down, if you notice, there's that line on a couple of these things. No fucking clue why it does that. I think it's when we convert to NIF, something with the exporter fucks up the shadow. I don't know, because you can see there's clearly stuff there. Then you got wall candle holders. Now see, my frame rate right now jumping around this is dropped below 30 on average. The reason I'm saying this was going to tank your Xboxes, guys, is that you will try to put a ton of these lights out and GG to your frame rate, because it has to calculate the shadows per person in them. So you want to see what beast of a rig I'm on? Try placing just this many lights by each other in your settlements and watch your world burn. The moment you leave the lighting space of them, your frame rate jumps all the way back up. So it's basically like, actually not really, I'm only sitting about 40 looking at them all. It just depends on what movable objects are in there and how many of them overlap. The bigger lights have a radius of like 1,000. Basically, if you don't overlap more than 2 or 3 of them, you're usually good. Skyrim was default at that. They didn't like you to have more than 3 shadow lights. So like if you place this one down, you would only want to place the next one like all the way over here so as not to interact. Or if you're a fucking baller with PC Master Race, you just keep placing them like a fucking boss and you say, suck that, Xbox. Try this shit. I want to see somebody on their Xbox do that. See as many braziers? Alright. I'm a little laggy now. I'm dropping down to 17. So I'm at what? The default for an Xbox? 21, 20, 16. Jesus Christ. And that is like, I think that was what, 27 of the fuckers in one spot, plus all the others over there, so like another 10 or 12. So I want to see somebody do that shit. Anyway, it's just a little fun. I will not make a no shadow version, I just don't feel like it. Screw you little consoles. 18, 17, like when I look at them, it just like tanks. It's like, look away, frame rate goes up to 56. Look back, oh my god, fire. They look cool though. And thanks to Master Blue for most of the models, and yeah. I think just most of the textures too. Yeah, that's right. He did the textures on this sucker and the other ones. And then I stole the chandeliers and repurposed them. The same thing with the skulls I repurposed. And that brazier he did. The wall candle I repurposed. What else? I don't know. It's kind of just a hashtag. It was kind of just wanting to have firelights and shit. So, yay. They do have collision too, kind of ish. I think this one just has like a barrel collision. You can't burn to death on it. I think all the bugs were fixed with them because I'm using them inside Tina's Cookie Apocalypse now. I don't have any issues with them at all. I'm trying to not use as much because I realized it was being a frame rate dump for console kitties. But no, it's good to have 1 or 2 or 3 for ambiance. You can just shove them all over the place. That's right, I scrapped everything in this place. They just jacked a bed. Oh, if you're using the existing one, you're not going to lose your lights. They will just pop in and they will have the correct lighting with them. This is just a modification of the initial ESP and NIFs. So they have their same form IDs. So you won't have any issue if you're upgrading. That's why I'm just going to upload it to my Craftable Shadow Lights on Nexus as just whatever the next version number is. I'll probably name it something stupid like usual. That a fucking bird just like flew into the fire? What the fuck was that? Anyway, you should be able to craft them indoors, outdoors, any settlement, any new settlements, etc. under lights. So have fun, guys. I'm gonna take screenshots. What the hell did I just get experience? I must have that fucking stupid perk. Oh, am I taking screenshots while I'm recording? Well, I don't know. I'm fucking retarded. Pasta.